Skank tunes!
This video brought to you by Glaucoma. This is one of a series of films produced by the Extension Department. Well, fuck you, I didn't want to read it either. Why Lady Liberty got that what the face? Wait, is this an apology for slavery? You mean all those activists that have been bitching and moaning all these years got one and didn't know it? I am assuming that's a disclosure of all the sponsors John Sutherland had at the bottom there.
America is many things to many people.
Except United.
To a 17-year-old kid, it's the malt shop on the corner.
Which is even more fun when they're hopped up on those jazz cigarettes. Look at them boogie.
To Grandpa, it's the front porch in the cool of the evening.
Take that, suffragettes.
To Mother and her family, it's church on Sunday morning. And to Dad, it's his favorite relaxation.
Practicing his pimp hand when he discovers his wife's got dinner later, been looking at Nat King Cole too long.
It's the Cracker Barrel philosophers in Crabtree Corner.
Where's the cheese?
And it's the Tycoons in Wall Street.
Did he say coons?
It's all races, creeds, and religions.
Why is she staring at me?
It's freedom to work at the job you like.
Even if you're clearly suicidal.
Freedom of speech and to peaceably assemble.
Twitter in 48.
Freedom to own property.
And the freedom to pratfall. See?
Security from unlawful search or seizure.
Where's your warrant, Flatfoot?
I should try
The
this.
right to a speedy and public trial.
Gloria Steinem, the early days.
Protection against cruel punishments and excessive fines.
No, he's in one of those jails the bankers go to.
The right to vote.
Between the lesser of two evils.
And to worship God in your own way.
'Cause why be rational?
It is these freedoms that have made America strong.
Well, strong-ish.
Okay, so we got our freedom. But management's lousing up everything.
Labor is at fault. It's ruining the country. My constituents.
The politician will
as your
figure this out.
elected representative, I can assure you Labor's right. Management's right. I'm strictly neutral.
Labor, management, politicians? They can't tell corn from oats.
Social media, the animated stage show.
Hurry, step right up, folks. Here's the answer to your
Booze.
problem. Dr. Utopia's sensational new discovery, ism.
Jism?
Ism will cure any ailment of the body politic. It's terrific. It's
I'm
tremendous.
sleeping here.
Once you swallow the contents of this bottle,
He swallowed
you have
the
the
ism.
bountiful benefit of higher wages, shorter hours, and security. Enormous profits, no strikes.
Screw YouTube's copyright
You're
bots.
the big boss. Government control, no worry about votes. Name your own salary.
Don't they already do that?
Bigger crops, lower costs. Why, ism even makes the weather perfect every day.
This is starting to
And
sound
now
vaguely
then,
familiar.
because we are introducing this amazing item for the first time in this country, it isn't going to cost you 1 cent. All you have to do is sign this little scrap of paper, and you get your bottle absolutely free.
Tumblr's terms of
I
service.
hereby turn over to Ism Incorporated everything I have, including my freedom and the freedom of my children and my children's children, in return for which said Ism promises to take care of me forever.
If only there was a modern correlation. Another word that ends with ism that might apply to this situation.
Pardon me. And who are you, my good man?
I'm John Q. Public.
He's a Q.
Ah, my fine friend, you're just in time to share this generous and gigantic offer. Sign right here.
Mind if I read it first?
How social media reacts when you actually check to see if something's offensive instead of just believing it.
Keep your shirts on, boys.
This ain't Mardi Gras.
Including my freedom. Freedom? Well, sign away my freedom.
What are you,
Why,
iTunes?
This is ridiculous.
Don't be corny, brother.
Check your irrational brain privilege.
Sure, our system of free enterprise isn't perfect.
Like, even
But
remotely.
before we throw it away for some imported double talk,
Listen and believe.
let's turn the clock back a few years to see what it's done for us.
Back in the time before apostrophes.
Back in the 1890s, Joe Dokes was just a guy who liked to tinker around his barn.
And mutton chops.
Some people thought Joe was lazy. Some even thought he was nuts.
Well, you see how he spells his
But
last
one
name.
day, he had an idea.
I should
And
create the
because he was
light bulb.
free to dream his dream and tinker, Joe had a chance to
Yeah, at-home
make something of
circumcision.
himself and his idea. So,
Picture me rolling, bitches!
Of course, some people didn't think so much of Joe's idea. But
Is that you,
didn't stop.
Bojack? Visual representation of what should happen to anyone who texts while driving.
So Joe got some money from young Aunt Minnie
The Hooer.
and Uncle Angus
That's Colonel Angus to you.
and Grandpappy
I don't trust money unless it's got my stink on it.
and Mr. Titus.
Titus?
When Joe's friends and relatives used their savings to help him buy tools and property, they were capitalists. Don't blush, folks.
They're not blushing. He gave them peanuts as a thank you and they're all allergic. Save them!
Joe needed some help.
Enter pre-op mini pearl.
So he hired Willie Lumpkin, who was out of work anyway. And before long, Willie had the know-how and became skilled labor.
Yeah, I'm exploited.
Because capital, management, and labor worked together, Joe's idea grew.
Like Dirk Diggler.
It grew and did things even he never dreamed of.
Like Dark in the Sky.
Today, the automobile industry provides millions of jobs that never existed before.
Just like how the internet invented cam horn.
This is a story of...
Leave your business card for a chance to win a free lunch.
There are thousands more scattered all over the United States whose history of development is pretty much the same.
Create a good idea, then have it
We've built
stolen.
a country under the American system that sends more young people to high school and college than all the rest of the world combined.
Too bad they picked philosophy,
Even in
women's
the
studies, and
Our
liberal
wages
arts instead
bought
of,
more
I don't
food,
know, STEM
clothing,
fields.
travel. Our wages bought more food, clothing, travel, and entertainment than the wages of any other people in the world.
Which is why we're so fat and lazy.
Our country has a national income equal to the total national incomes of any other 6 nation in the world.
Which is why we made them racial
With only
stereotypes.
7% of the Earth's... We drive 70% of the world's automobiles.
Projector decided to censor that
That's just
shit.
a sample of the things the capitalistic system has given us in only 160 years.
But where's my 40 acres and a mule, bitch?
Before signing up, you boys ought to try a little taste of Dr. Ism's formula.
First one's free,
to
kid.
see what you'd get in exchange for your freedom. Go ahead. Try it.
And since we've been so level-headed thus far, it's time to get that shit out of the way and do some good old-fashioned propaganda.
You can't do this to me! I'll strike!
Hulk smash the proletariat.
Wait till the union hears about this!
Which I'll tell the union head after he finishes his 5-hour break.
Welcome to our ranks, number 1313.
Oh my god, it's David Dakota's granddad.
I'll take this case to the Supreme Court.
The state is the Supreme Court.
Back then, to smash the
Our
patriarchy,
decision
it
is
wasn't
as
enough to
follows.
dye your hair green, you had to dye your whole damn body.
No more private property. No more you.
Hashtag kill all stout cis white males with top hats.
Well, the farm folks will put a stop to this.
Ho ho ho, ask my pronouns.
Farmers don't vote anymore.
What'll I do for seed next year?
Hold on, let's put on your
You
tumbler
won't
collars.
have to worry about next year. The state will do your planning from now on.
No 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 no. Meanwhile,
We must fight to regain our freedom, or everything is lost. Everything!
Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
wow.
Everything is fine. Everything
I
is
actually
fine.
don't have a joke for
Everything is
that.
fine.
That was kind of insightful.
When anybody preaches disunity, tries to pit one of us against the other through class warfare, race hatred, or religious intolerance, you know that person seeks to rob us of our freedom and destroy our very lives. And we know what to do about it.
Working together to produce an ever greater abundance of material and spiritual values for all. That is the secret of American prosperity.
As long as those material or spiritual goals don't make you as bad as the people you're fighting against. This is Mr. X. Think for your fucking self.